back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Cardi B sends the ugliest lapdog ever to go after the beautiful Saweetie. Cardi B wants everybody to know that Offsët allegedly cheated on Cardi B and ate Saweetie's coochie. So fans are saying that Barbie is sneak dissing Saweetie. She said, "One thing I love about Cardi is that she always been straightforward. Nothing sneaky, nothing underhanded. You know exactly how she feels." A lot of these girls that people consider so unproblematic, aka Saweetie, and out the way, have done some of the most gutter butt-ish simply because they wanted different aspects of her life and career. But maybe my sister can save that for the documentary one day. Just observing for now. So this is about Saweetie getting her coochie eaten by Offsët. Allegedly they smashed, even though I did hear that it was Saweetie's friend. But it really wouldn't matter. And if you guys remember, I spilled the tea a few days ago that Cardi B is doing a documentary. Now, Ken also did Offsët and said, "Men be like, I'm fighting demons, and whole time is accountability." Now, Barbie continued and said, "The flower flies in my comments talking about Ken starting drama really not gonna know what to do when this album drops. You ain't seen Ish yet. Y'all aren't ready for the drama." So that just lets me know that Barbie and Cardi B are ready for the PR stunts, and they will be using the other female rappers that Cardi B has beef with to start drama for the rollout for her album. That's what this is confirming to me, that they're going to be using all the women that Offsët has slept with as the rollout for the album, which is kind of weird. If this is supposed to give Cardi B sympathy, no, it's not working, okay? If I was Offsët, I would sleep with Saweetie too. Saweetie's bad. Let's be very clear. Then the lapdog continued and said, "Also, why I'm at it, I saw some people minding my business saying that I'm being fake mad because I retweeted something shady about Bia a few weeks back. Let me tell you something. Anybody that played in my sister's face while she had blossom in her belly is up for them forever cry. I don't care how messy y'all call me. I was quiet. My sister also never crashed out." That's a lie. She kept it P. No, she didn't. Because that's exactly what these blogs and a lot of these girls wanted. Left in God's hands, and well, you see where they're at. Well, shut the fuck up, Barbie. Nobody is scared of you and Cardi B. Matter of fact, Cardi B sound like she's scared of Saweetie. How comes Cardi B, who still follows Saweetie on social media, by the way, is scared to address Saweetie publicly? Okay? Yet, you, the lapdog, have to speak for Cardi. It sounds like she's scared, in my opinion. And then also, just because Cardi B got knocked up for the third time in a row, stalling to put that album out, doesn't mean she's above getting dissed, okay? Nobody give a fuck that Cardi B got pregnant by a no good ass nigga. Nobody cares that she was going through it with Blossom. Like, let's be very clear. You know how many women that get pregnant and go through it? Cardi B is not special. She did it to herself. She needs to take accountability. He showed her from the very beginning that he did not want her. It took her 8 years to realize it because she's fucking slow. So please stop with the lies and the delusion. Cardi B and Barbie Ken will be receiving 300,000 lashes. It's ridiculous how they trying to come up with some sympathy story for Cardi B. Nobody feel bad for that hoe. I feel bad for the face. That face has gotten worse over time. I feel bad for the children, but I definitely don't feel bad for Cardi B. And the thing is, I think Cardi B is scared of Saweetie. Like, why haven't you addressed her publicly? You got to send the lapdog. And if I was Saweetie, because I know she watching, lurking in the bushes, I would fuck Stefan Diddy. Okay? Bitch, I'm going to take your old nigga and your new one. How about that? Since you want to talk shit, I'm going to smash that nigga too. If I was Saweetie, I would be really, really, really petty and consider yo nigga fucked because I'm coming after Stefan too, bitch. That's what I would do, okay? Cardi B can't keep a man anyway. Now, moving on to Big D0JA. Big D0JA looks absolutely phenomenal in her new promotional pictures for, I believe the single is called Jealous Type. And she got a new album dropping, Vi or V or whatever it's called. The point of the matter is, though, a lot of fans thought she was going to drop today, and she didn't. I think D0JA and her team are very scared to drop Jealous Type, even though it sounds like a bop. The snippet sounds fire. I think Doja Cat's scared to flop, okay? Because at the end of the day, you know, she's not going to be able to use the excuse that it's a feature, right? When celebrity or artist features flops, fans don't really care as much. But when the main single flops, you in trouble. So in my opinion, I think that Doja Cat and her team are scared to flop. And that's why Jealous Type is not out yet. Because she previewed Jealous Type like in March or April. We're in August, okay? We about to head into Halloween. And Jealous Type is not out because she is scared to flop. And I don't think the payola can save her. Okay. She dropped a record with Wack Harlow, Lisa, and Ray, and also Don Toliver, and all them collaborations flopped. So I know she is shaking in her boots. But I'll be honest with you, Doja Cat looks good in these promotional pictures, and I do feel like Jealous Type is gonna be a hit, even though it probably won't do as well as her other singles. I do feel like this song is a hit. Now, moving on from that, it has been reported that Rihanna plans on dropping new music in 2026. And there was also speculation that she will be doing a tour in London. I definitely don't believe this. Does Rihanna know this? The only thing Rihanna probably planning is to get knocked up yet again. Okay? I think Rihanna's music career is done. She's retired. And she just don't want to tell the fans because she wants the fans to continue to buy Fenty tissue. Okay. A lot of Rihanna's products is also falling off. That's why she lost $400 million last year. I think Rihanna, the hype is not there musically. She dropped a single for the Smurfs that flopped and it was allegedly AI. I also think Rihanna's business ventures are dying off a little bit too because she got too much competition. She got Rare Beauty, Rhode, Ariana Grande's Rem Beauty, and she lost $400 million last year. That's not allegedly. It was proven statistically. The facts are out there. So I just think Rihanna is heading down retirement, and she just really don't need to be dropping music. Like, what's she going to talk about in her music that we would care about? There's nothing that Rihanna can say in her music that I would find interesting. Now, Cardi B continues her obsession with Saweetie by using her lapdog to diss Saweetie on social media. Kenbot's Barbie continues and posted a email or something that says, could have sworn Cardi confirmed it wasn't true to Jason Lee. Ken Barbie is a weirdo who hates Saweetie. Cardi is only nice to him so he could post good things about her, just like all these other bloggers on celebrity payrolls. Now, Ken Botch Barbie responded and said, mind you, I quit blogging for 2 years ago, and we've been friends before blogs would have benefited either one of us. I don't know what it is about the Ken and Cardi dynamic the girls really can't take. She's just a girl, damn. Now, here's the thing. The obsession with Saweetie gotta stop. You know, Saweetie not even all that popping like that for you to be pressed, okay? Off the Cheat wasn't just slanging D to Saweetie. He slanged D to everybody that wasn't Cardi B. Let's be very clear. Now, in 2023, or was it 2024? I think it was 2023. Cardi B went live and she alluded to running into somebody that she had issues with. Now, a lot of fans are speculating that it was Saweetie.
Into somebody. You know me. I don't play that shit. But I'll call you later because I'm on live. I'll tell you all the Tiana later. Bye.
Now, my thing is, I think Cardi B got an obsession with Saweetie. She probably wished she looked like Saweetie. The only thing she got over Saweetie is accolades, but body-wise, face-wise, she definitely can't compete. Saweetie bags better-looking men than Cardi B. And also, she has way more class. Now, moving on to Piers Morgan, all raggedy stank ass. He will be receiving 500,000 lashes. Now, I saw this actually yesterday, but I decided to pay it dust. But a lot of fans were wondering what my opinion was on it. So, ugly ass Piers Morgan, who actually received a cease and desist from Queen Bee and Camel Face last year when he had Jaguar Wright on his show spreading lies. And it must have been a lie because she's been mute ever since. If it was the truth, you would still be speaking. But that's neither here or there. But point of the matter is, he said very disappointed to see Queen Bee culturally appropriate Marilyn Monroe in her new Levi's ad. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, please. Just because she got on a bleach blonde wig, she's appropriating Marilyn Monroe. Now, she could be technically paying homage, but white people should not ever talk about culturally appropriating and stealing anything. They steal everything. They steal land, they steal music, they steal money, they steal everything. So please shut up when it comes to cultural appropriation. That should not even be in the definition for any white person. No shade, because that's all y'all do. No shade. It's really just historically been proven time and time again. So I think he's trying to poke at Queen Bee because he sees Queen Bee getting dragged by racist white men on social media because people have been comparing her ad to Sydney Sweeney's ad. Okay, I think that a lot of people feel like Queen Bee's an easy target because she never speaks up. That's the downside about being so quiet. You know, people feel like you're an easy target if you don't speak up and stick up for yourself. So Queen Bee right now is an easy target because a lot of people do not like her in Camel Face. And I also feel like Queen Bee gets dragged more because she is married to Camel Face. If she was never married to Camel Face, she would not be getting dragged. People drag her more because she's married to that man. That's why she needs to get a divorce. No shade. But with that being said, Piers Morgan, you will be receiving 300,000 lashes for today. It makes no sense for you to pick on Queen Bee. She's been quiet. And the thing is, she's had the bleach blonde wig the whole country era. She's had it through the whole country era. She's had the bleach blonde wig. So I think that people are just being a tad bit dramatic. Now, moving on to SZA. It has been reported that SZA, Rihanna, and Summer Walker. She's no longer Musty Walker. She's Summer Walker. Their albums Anti-CTRL and Over It are the only albums by a black woman to spend 300 weeks charting on the Billboard 200 album chart. So congratulations to SZA, Summer, and Riri. And let me know if you feel like SZA and Summer will be able to do it again. Summer, I don't think so. I think after Still Over It, I think her hype has constantly and hugely died down. Okay? I don't think people are checking for Summer Walker musically like that no more. SZA, I definitely think she'll be able to get another hit album. I think she has a core fan base that, of people that just love her. And then she also posted, a thirst trap on social media showing off her toned body. I'm wondering if SZA got more surgery because she looked good. Let's not hate. She do look good, but it do look like she might have gotten more surgery. Okay, so let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, it has been reported that Champagne Thickums and his legal team have been reportedly granted permission by a judge to serve a subpoena to Kojo through alternate means. Now, if you don't know who Kojo is, he allegedly works at Universal. Okay? Kojo is a key witness to Champagne Thickums' defamation lawsuit against Universal, as they allege he played a role in artificially inflating the success of Kung Fu Kenny's Not Like Us song. So he and his team, Champagne Thickums, sent a subpoena to see if Not Like Us was using bots, okay? or if somebody at Universal was giving the okay for Kung Fu Kenny's Not Like Us to receive any payola. Now, you know, I could have sworn he tried to do this with Payola and it didn't work. Remember, he had, you know, subpoena iHeart and Payola to see if Not Like Us was using bots, and he didn't get no information. I'm like, you did this already before. But let me know in the comments, do you guys consider this to be snitching? Now, allegedly, his team was able to subpoena Kojo, and Kojo has to turn over any devices, any text messages, so the courts can look over them and see if he was helping Kung Fu Kenny get any payola for Not Like Us, or any conversations he had with Kung Fu Kenny or Kung Fu Kenny's team will possibly get exposed. So let me know how y'all feel about this. Now, broke ass Harry Bussey, Jason Lee will be receiving $300,000 lashing. It has been reported that Harry Bussey, Jason Lee, Stockton's vice mayor and media personality, is under scrutiny for the alleged use of $50,000 in city funds to prevent the cancellation of Wildin' Out comedy show in May 2025, in which he was featured performer. The Stockton city manager's office announced Tuesday that an investigation has been launched into the payment, okay? So basically, Messy Lee is accused of stealing $50,000 from the city, okay? I'm like, how does Messy Lee even become any type of politician? I guess anybody can become a politician now that the Orange Grinch is president. But with that being said, that's your fault for even trusting a bottom bussy like Messy Lee. This man is the messiest, probably, personality in the game. And you guys put him in charge of city funds and you expect him not to steal it? That sounds like the dumbest thing you guys could have done. Okay? So at the end of the day, I really don't feel bad. That's like giving Diddy baby oil and expecting him not to use it. And my whole thing is, maybe he need a RICO charge. I mean, stealing money from the city of Stockton, that has to be criminal. So I think he needs some jail time. I definitely think it needs to be investigated, and hopefully he gets like 5 to 10 years in jail. Okay. To be quite honest, I don't understand why people keep putting celebrities and media personalities in these political positions. It just doesn't logically make sense. But anyway, got some very hot tea on Sydney Sweetie, Pamela Anderson, Liam Nielsen on Patreon. Link will be in the description. I hope you guys have a great day.